Hello, hi. Thank you for checking out this short birthday message about revival. I'm Mike. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and for years I've been involved with some prayer meetings and rallies and attempts to change things and seeing some good things happen. And even a few years ago, 2017, I deeply got into the 500-year anniversary of the Reformation. God kind of spoke to me about how, hey, we're leaning into the future, maybe for Jesus' return to be the bride of Christ. Maybe we could be more like the early church and raise the bar of how we do church now and come out of this and, level off with the early church being the bride of Christ. Was a great message, but I just kind of let it go. And since then, there's been many attempts to rally things, pray this, do that, all over the country and world. And even this year in Arizona, in January, there was a big rally at Arizona State Sun Devil Stadium with some famous people to come as usual. And boom, it's gone, and on it goes. And then, of course, we've hit this zone of, wow, we thought we were in trouble before. Now look what we got. And so with that in mind, I'm just looking at things right now in the summer. I've been reading more of the scriptures myself. I've struggled with all these things too, about being comfortable. And I was reading a lot of the epistles, and I'm just seeing how Paul and John and Peter, they're just lifting up Jesus. Jesus is our answer. It's not a famous person on the stage to rally people like we do sometimes. And there's a lot of that going on. And I'm just, in the same time, I'm catching these messages where I'm getting invites to participate in living rooms around the country, or something called Ecclesia, where another famous Christian wrote a book with an idea to save America. Well, I just don't know. There's others all over. For every famous one, there's a bunch of wannabes. And then looking into the near future, I just caught wind of some things coming up in September. Something called the 10 Days, which is great. I've been a part of many of them myself. Something else called the Return on the Mall of Washington. And then an event called Reset in October. All of these with well-known Christians stirring things up and with, doing what we normally do. But I caught a little hint last week when I'm hearing about all the epistles, lift up Jesus, Jesus, like the song. The 8-minute video about the return did mention the support of some well-known Christians, including descendants of Billy Graham and Martin Luther King Jr., but they didn't mention Jesus. Like we're going to fix this thing, and that's part of what I caught in 2017. There was this great presumption we have that we know what we're doing. In leaning into the future, the elections, is this what's going to save America? I just don't think so. I would just like all of us to consider all these things we're doing and get back to Jesus and His Word. And maybe the best thing we can do is stop doing everything we do and just getting into the prayer and Word and begin obeying and connecting as the Spirit leads. And then we'll be part of being the bride of Christ, looking for Jesus and His return and bringing His kingdom. Again, thank you for checking this out. It's my birthday. This message has been burning in me for years, and I struggle with living it up to myself. But there's hope. Maybe you are the one who's going to seek the Lord with all your heart, turning from all your idols, getting into His Word so you get revelation from Him, not from famous Christians, about what to do with your life. And may we all connect as the living ecclesia for the final days. In Jesus' name, thanks.